everybody, welcome to Motoring 99. I'll tell you about these helicopters in a moment, but first, you know in this program we're always listening to car manufacturers tell us about their cars, and always they're saying, we listen to the consumer, we want your input so we can build better cars. But when it comes to sport utilities, I don't get it. I mean, manufacturers will admit only this many ever go off-road, yet they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on off-road technology. So the question is, are consumers wasting their money on technology they're never going to use? We're going to hop on board one of these helicopters, head into the Rocky Mountains here in Alberta, see if we can find an answer to that question, but also to introduce you to the brand new Jeep. This week on Test Drive, we're in the Rockies and we're here to put this vehicle through its paces. This is the 1993 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, as you'll see, the differences with this vehicle are more than just skin deep. It was back in 1992 when the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee made its debut in North America and on Motoring. The vehicle was an instant hit and was #1 in the sport ute market for years. But recently, it lost the #1 spot to the Ford Explorer. Chrysler has responded with this all-new model for $1999. Based on the new WJ platform, Chrysler spent $2.6 billion on the new Jeep, and that price includes $800 million on an all-new 4.7-liter V8 and a new automatic transmission. Now, the limited model features a 5.9-liter V8 that punches out 245 horsepower tops in its class, which should also make it a big favorite at the local gas bar. Not that anybody spending $50,000 really cares about fuel economy.
I think they really care about fuel economy. Through our marketing research, we found that a couple of our competitors, and I really don't want to name them right now, their customers are getting a little fed up of going to the gas station about twice a week now to fill up. So with our improved 4.7, all new I should say, 4.7 liter V8 and a fuel economy of 24 miles to the gallon on the highway, and I can't remember, I think that's around 11 liters per 100 kilometers, I think our customers are going to take a serious look at our product because of fuel economy.
The styling is not exactly revolutionary, but the biggest improvement is the removal of the spare tire from the cargo area, which used to take up about 30% of the room. A 4-speed automatic is the only transmission available, along with a choice of 2 transfer cases. A full-time Select-Track system is available on the 6-cylinder model, and a Quadro 4-wheel drive option with the other power plants.
Select-Track system is the standard system, and it is conventional. It's the same kind of 4-wheel drive system as used in previous generations of vehicles. The new Quadro drive system will deliver torque to all 4 wheels all the time. It's a brand new system, unlike anything else in the marketplace. Go anywhere, anytime, any place.
Since most drivers very seldom go off-road, the Quadro could simply be a waste of your money, but
a lot of people, and especially a lot of women, like the on-demand systems, our new Quadro 2, because you don't have to put the vehicle into that system, actually engage it. It's on demand, it's always thinking, it knows when to go into 4-wheel drive mode. And it'll go into 4-wheel drive mode as you're cruising along on the highway. You've hit a lot of sand, a lot of debris on the road, and again, very few SUV buyers go off-roading.
When you're looking at an MSRP of $46,000 for one with major equipment, that's a lot of money, mind you. As we had explained to us earlier, that's the mid-upper level. We have the luxury sport ute group that pays $65,000 and $70,000 a unit. And interestingly enough, in the U.S. alone, that segment grew by 219% in 1998.
people lost their minds?
No, I think they're having fun. We went through 10 years in this land when you really couldn't afford anything because money was tight, interest rates were high, and it was tough to get what you really wanted. We've had some hard-working people here. They've made some money. In the last couple of years, the stock market's been a great place to make some money. Now they're going to spend some money, and they're having some fun.
We have a lot more players coming up, like we did last night in some of our presentations to the Canadian journalists here. We went to about the year 2001, if I remember correctly, and showed that there's a lot of competitive products coming in, all new products, and that's why we're continuing to enhance our product even further.
Well, all I can say is if Jim does plan on doing a little off-roading in the new Jeep, he doesn't sit in the back. Up front, plenty of headroom now, but back here, I'm almost touching, and I'm 5'8.5" on a good day. So what's the bottom line? Would I buy the new Jeep? No. And don't all you Jeep fans and Chrysler folks start getting your shorts in a knot. The reality is, I don't have the opportunity to live out in this beautiful countryside. I live in the city. And if I'm looking for space, I buy a minivan. If I'm worried about traction, I get all-wheel drive. I don't need the low gear to climb mountains with. But then again, what do I know? SUVs are hot. Car manufacturers are making a ton of money on them. And unless station wagons start making a comeback, they're going to sell a lot of these. That's it for now. We'll see you next week as we continue to bring you more stories about cars and the people who drive them.
So if you're watching this on Facebook, please remember the big three: to like, to share, and to follow. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. We've got 30 years of content. There's got to be something you like.